This is a reading for Aquarius regarding love. This could be past, future, or present energy. This could be vice versa. This could be a cross-watcher. Energy surrounding you. Your own energy. Take what resonates. You'll know if this message was meant for you. So let's get started, Aquarius. I'm looking forward to this. Very interesting people, Aquarius. Okay. So the first card we have out is the Five of Pentacles. So I'm feeling here that in the past someone was feeling quite a lot of deprivation and lack. They were really in a bad place, and the people that they thought were there for them, I feel perhaps their partner at the time, because this is a love reading, they weren't there for them. They had to walk a lonely path. They had to really go within themselves during this relationship, I feel. They did move forward regardless. They did show inner strength. They had to use everything they had, all the energy they had, in order to make it through this relationship. It was unhealthy and inconsiderate, I feel, on their part. They were quite inconsiderate, and there wasn't a balance here. You see how, I'm feeling like the partner is on one side of the window and they were on the other side of the window. So you see here, they're out in the cold while their partners, they're just inside and warm and not really acknowledging what this person is going through. They felt so lost, okay? This person out in the cold, they felt lost, they felt cold, they felt withdrawn. And what my guides are telling me here is they're saying, oh, I feel so lost, I feel so lost. And they're just saying this, okay, over and over again. So I feel like they had to find themselves. This person here is using everything they have. You see, they've got crutches and they're stumbling across in the snow, and they're bringing everything together in order to move forward to better days here. They've had to really move forward and gather the strength. So this could be you or your partner. This is okay. Okay, the next card. We have the Three of Swords. So this was heartbreak. This was something that frankly hurt. They wanted to protect themselves from this, but those swords, you see, they've gone right through. That's what I'm noticing here, is how they've penetrated right through the heart. So there was a feeling of being quite exposed, and I feel they could have had their guard up. They could have tried to shut themselves off in some way, but it was too late, and these swords had already penetrated them. They had already been stabbed in the back. They were too trusting of this relationship. Far too trusting, Aquarius. Far too underappreciated. And that's not just one sword through their heart, that's 3 swords, okay? So it's like they were hurt multiple times by their partner. Their partner let them down multiple times. But you see here, they tried to trust this situation. They tried to last through this, and in the end it just made them lack, you know, more hurt just came. So potentially here we have someone, whether this is you or them, this is someone that is quite guarded now, and they find it hard to trust people. Or they did find it hard after this situation. Very unbalanced, very risky, I feel, just hazardous. I don't know why they're giving me hazardous. You know, perhaps this person saw the warning signs and they kept moving with this person, trying to make it work, you know, after these warning signs, and you know, they've really been given a bad hand here, and good karma's going to come their way, I feel, definitely, after that. I'm feeling this, and it's very much a sense of neglect here, deep neglect. Okay. I want them to be okay. Yeah. Strength. They had to go within themselves to find the strength to move forward. This is one of those relationships that, I mean, there was no boundaries here. You know, the only place that they really could be themselves, could be strong, was within them, was within inner strength here, okay? I mean, on the outside they were crumbling, but on the inside they were holding on to themselves, they were holding on to the light within them. And perhaps betraying that on the outside, trying to at least. But they were crumbling, really. They really had to go within here. They had to try and guard themselves, but it was too late. It was too late. Those swords, they were stabbed in the back. And they're quite a peaceful person. They like equality and mutual love. They strive for a relationship that grows stronger together, that is in unity, okay? No matter what. And I'm getting an image here of this person, you know, trying to calm this lion, trying to be friends with this lion, and the lion is pretending to be nice, pretending to be, you know, their friend, you see? And then she gets up close and she bends down to stroke the lion, and the lion pounces at her. You know, because she trusted this lion and this lion lured her in. And then as soon as he knew that he had her, he pounced. As soon as he had her, he broke her heart. I don't think that she ever loved this person. She was just holding on. She was trying to hold on because she respects commitment and she likes to give people second chances and third chances by the looks of it as well. And I feel like she really deserved a lot more, and this feeling of lack, it just became her, and she didn't see her worth for a very long time. So now let's look at Aquarius's partner. What's going on with them? I feel like this is past energy, so let's go with this. Let's just see how they are doing, or, you know, what they have been through in the, you know, let's just see what energy comes through. So they have been quite at a crossroads when it comes to relationships. They feel like they've never truly found that one individual that is going to be with them for life. And what I'm noticing here is they're sitting and there's all this water behind them which represents emotion, and they're holding this back. You know, they're sitting with their backs turned to this because they haven't been able to give themselves to someone, because they haven't really seen or trusted the path forward. They've been unable to make a decision about their future because the people that they've met, they're not long term and they want something long term. The people that they've been with have left them confused, have left them feeling like they can't see a way forward with relationships. But they come in with sincerity, with honesty, wanting to have something that's stable and pure, and I feel like they've been underappreciated as well. And it's almost like Aquarius, okay, if this is you, so I'm going to say that this is you and this is them. It's almost like until they met you, they had this blindfold on. And you come over to them and you take their blindfold off. And you say, you can make a decision now, I'm right here. You know? That's the feeling. I mean, that's what you whisper to them. That's what they sense here when they see you. So their past relationships. Aquarius's partner. So they have wanted stability and a happy family. They have been wishing for this for quite a long time, and I'm getting a sense here that there was a lot of fantasizing about the future and about that perfect person that, you know, by perfect I don't, you know, I mean someone that's, you know, completes them, okay? And they hadn't found that person, so I feel like a lot of daydreaming and just waiting, holding out. They're just, I feel here holding out for the right person. So you see this person's not moving forward, they're blindfolded, and they're not going to really open their eyes here. They're going to be fantasizing about this sun, this happiness, this security, this safeness. They're going, you know, long-standing commitment here that's going to fulfill them. They're not going to take off their blindfold. They're not going to make a decision until this comes in front of them. So I feel the person that you're dealing with, Aquarius, they are very serious about whoever they're going to be with is going to be the person that they want for the rest of their life, I feel. And until that moment, they don't choose to move forward, okay, in their previous relationships. And you, Aquarius, I feel like you're the same. I feel like with this, you persevered through this relationship because you wanted that long-term commitment. You wanted something that was serious, and that's why you stayed. And, you know, it really shouldn't have happened in the first place, but I feel like, you know, this has, you know, there's a lesson in everything. Okay, so this individual, they were waiting for the sun. They were waiting, they were saving themselves for that person that was going to light up their life. And they didn't get this, Aquarius, okay? Well, they haven't yet. Okay. This is your partner, okay? They didn't get this before. If anything, it was the opposite, okay? So what I'm seeing here is, you know, what they were looking for was happiness, and they ended up getting a lot of sadness, you know, a lot of disappointment. And these ideals that they, you know, these dreams that they had of falling in love, they didn't quite come. And they just sat there patiently and, you know, with that ocean behind them, waiting for the right moment, I feel. Waiting for the right moment with the right person. Yeah. So this person's quite stable. You see? They're sitting here with this pentacle, and they are, I feel, quite disappointed. You see how they're looking at this pentacle? This is a long-term commitment, and I feel like they're waiting. They're waiting and they're holding this, and they're putting the hard work in for success, and it's not quite there yet. They feel like they're ready for a relationship. They feel like they have everything to give to another person, and nobody that is worth giving their pentacle to. So, you know, they're just sitting here waiting. That's the words I'm getting in my head. Waiting, looking at this pentacle, dreaming about this pentacle, and, you know, having to just, you know, be this successful person in their life, okay? Whatever they do, I feel like they're quite successful, they're quite grounded here, because this is the pentacle, this is earth energy. And, you know, they haven't had this person. They haven't had someone to give this pentacle to, and they've been waiting. So when this person does come around, they're going to make sure that they spoil them and appreciate them and show them a lot of love and affection, I feel. And they want this to be right. They want this to be the right moment, the right person. You know, they know what they want. Their life is all about stability and being grounded. And long-term stability, reliable, something tangible, okay? So, yeah. Wow, Aquarius. So, I mean, you've been through quite a lot here. And this person has, I feel, just been waiting for the right person. Indecisive. I mean, they've probably been through quite a lot. I mean, I'm sensing a bit of sadness here that they haven't achieved this happiness in the past, okay? Waiting for this to come around. So they have, you know, you've both had different experiences with love that have been disappointing. And I feel now you're ready to invest in one another and give each other what you truly deserve. Okay. So how do they see you, Aquarius? Wow. Okay, so they have been sitting here, you know, a Queen of Pentacles, waiting, you see, to extend this pentacle. And then you come in, Aquarius, and they see you as the King of Pentacles. So this is a perfect match here. So this could very well be a soulmate twin flame relationship. So they see you here as the King of Pentacles. So through all of this lack, I feel you offer them long-term commitment and success and comfort. They feel fulfilled and valued. And you are someone that they value quite significantly. They see whatever they perceive as worth in an individual here. You fulfill that for them. And there's no criteria here. I feel like they just look at you and they see a strong relationship that they can have for the rest of their life. Yeah. And perhaps whatever you do for a living, or, you know, any of the hobbies that you participate in on the side, they admire those. They admire the work that you put into your life, and they feel that you're going to be very successful and you're very knowledgeable and can give good advice and are very giving as a person as well. So, and I mean, this is probably the best card that you could, you know, as a person. You see, you're the King of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. How beautiful. How does Aquarius's partner view Aquarius? So they think the world of you. The King of Swords. A lot of kings here. So this is about planning. This is someone that wants to put in the work to make this relationship happen and be successful. The King of Swords is someone quite intelligent, so they view you as quite intelligent and able to make long-standing decisions, because people come to the King of Swords when they need guidance on real change here in their kingdom, because the King of Swords is going to take everyone into consideration and really think something through before they move forward here. So they feel like you have come in quite serious and thought this relationship through, and you're ready to move forward now after, you know, after really knowing what you want out of this situation. And once you find, you know, it's as though, you know, you're committed now. You've set your mind on them, and they feel like, you know, you're not going anywhere. That's the way they feel. Driven. A driven individual. So you're willing to put the effort into this relationship. You're full of good ideas. You can be quite cold at times, but they know that deep down you care. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles. So they're viewing this relationship as having much more to grow. They're looking at this relationship and how far you both have come. There's a lot of hard work that has been put into this relationship, and they want to move forward with you. They want to grow something with you now, and they're feeling they want this to happen quite quickly, and you aren't moving forward as quickly as they would like. But they do really care. So this is someone, you know, they're looking over their harvest here, and they're waiting for abundance to grow. And, you know, it already has grown to an extent, but they just want to grow more with you, and they want this now. And they feel like you have done enough to show them that they can trust you. I mean, we have two kings here. And you perhaps might be someone that, you know, all this lack you've carried on building here through all of this hardship that you've had to go through. And they see you as, you know, you're successful because you've really had to go through this. And you've remained a dreamer. Your passion, your light within you has, you know, it's still there, and they see that. They see all of the potential from all of your hard work. And they just want to build with you. And they want this. I mean, to go from someone that holds back on making decisions in their previous relationships, or the way they've approached relationships, to someone that's, you know, wanting something to grow and waiting for this to grow. And, you know, it's as though they're waiting for spring to blossom, okay? They're waiting for the flowers to blossom, and they want to see the beauty now. They want to see everything now, all of the abundance, and, you know, they can't wait. There's a lot in your future together, and they're just looking forward to all of it. And, there's a sense here of just feeling deprived if they can't have that right now. Feeling deprived in some way, having to be patient. And it's because they've waited so long, and now they see you. They're ready to make something happen. So how do you see them, Aquarius? Okay, so the Six of Cups, this is someone quite long term. You see them as someone that you can cherish, that gives you a sense of feeling at home, feeling whole. They take you back to a time where you felt the most fulfilled in your life, perhaps before all of this heartbreak that you had to go through. They are quite giving and caring, and the relationship is mutual. Perhaps you see them as a family man also. A sense of knowing them for quite a long time. You're able to fulfill one another. So Cups here, so I feel like this is about love, this is about passion. How does Aquarius see their partner? I'm getting that you're a little bit nervous, Aquarius. I know that this hasn't come out on the spread, but I'm getting a bit of nervousness. Is it good nerves? Okay. So, the Two of Pentacles. You're seeing them as someone that's quite busy with different commitments that they have, that has to juggle quite a lot in their life. They have a lot. I'm seeing the hat here, and I'm seeing how big this hat is, and I feel like you know that they're able to take on a lot of responsibility and make situations work. So you feel quite safe with them because you know that they're always going to be able to focus on you and focus on providing a stable and secure environment, okay, with these pentacles here. So this is someone that can balance the good and the bad, and they can get through life, okay, without dropping these pentacles, without dropping anything long term. They're forever balancing them. And you find that quite attractive about them, Aquarius. I feel like you wouldn't accept anything less from a partner. Someone, now you've been through this, the person that you choose to trust, you want them, you're quite set now in believing that you want someone that is quite strong, that is able to focus on you and provide security through every situation that could arise, okay? Someone that's not indecisive. Okay? And they're definitely focused on you, and by that I mean you know that they would never deprive you, and they value you, they know your worth. Aquarius. How does Aquarius see their partner? Strong as well. I'm noticing the muscles on this Two of Pentacles individual, and you see them as quite strong and taking the right steps forward in this relationship. Okay. So this is a victory card. But I'm getting here actually that anxiety, that nervousness that I was feeling here. You see them as someone that is going to be quite successful in this relationship with you. But you want to make sure that they're serious, you want to make sure that they're the real deal here, that you can trust them. And, you know, there is a little bit of doubt in your mind, okay? And that's from past experience. That's nothing to do with them. It's just a feeling of, can I trust this person? Am I going to be a priority in their life? Am I the only one for them? Are they going to treat me respectfully and not neglect me like previous situations that I've been in? So, you know, there's a real feeling here of wanting to stand out to them in some way, as if to say, hey look, please don't hurt me. You know, to stand out, say, please don't hurt me, please be faithful. Okay, please be faithful, please let me trust you. Let's build something together that's successful, but not short term. I'm looking for something long term. I'm looking for someone that takes me seriously and that I can trust. So that's what you want out of this, but you're not sure yet. You know, this is short term victory, so you're trying to wait and see. You're trying to really, I feel, suss this person out and see their intentions and see if you can trust them. That's the way I feel here, Aquarius. And I would say to you that, we'll have to wait and see, won't we? But from what it seems to me, they see you as the King of Pentacles, so long term for sure. So this could be due to your past experiences. You know, and you've been through quite a lot, Aquarius. It's clear. If you resonate with this, if you're the person that this message was meant for, then I feel we both know that you've really been through a very hard journey. But I feel those, that are given hard journeys are given so because they can handle this. They are able to, you know, smooth seas don't make for good sailors, right? That sort of energy. Strong. So let's see where we can go with this. Where is this relationship headed? Moving forward. For Aquarius regarding love. Aquarius. Okay. So the first card that has come out, two have come out. The Ace of Swords was first, and this is saying that this is trust. This sword, this is about trust. This is about an idea that's quite knowledgeable and quite victorious. So, but I'm feeling here a strong sense of there is going to be a level of trust in this relationship, and you will be able to trust this person, Aquarius, if that's been on your mind. And you see this hand holding this sword firmly with a crown here. This is a victory. This is receiving what you truly want out of this relationship with regards to loyalty and trust. And the second card. So this is the journey ahead. You see this person is looking out into the distance, and they are anticipating something great ahead, a path of expansion, and this can be one that is of personal growth as well. They hold the world in their hands. Everything. They want to pursue something that gives them the world, something that is in line with their wishes and dreams in life and their journey, their purpose. And I feel like someone here has made a decision to move forward, and they're taking this relationship as a real sense of themselves, okay? So you see how they're holding on to this wand and they're not looking back, they're looking forward. So they're taking this individual as part of them and vice versa. So you're becoming a real team here. This journey forward is not one of being alone, of lacking. You're there for each other, I feel. And I'm also getting an image here of this is your partner and you are the world that's in their hand, okay? And they're looking out into the future that you both have, and they're holding you. They're not going to let you go, Aquarius. What is in the future for this relationship? Okay. So the first card we have out, two came out again, Aquarius. So this is the Eight of Wands. This is moving quite fast now, I feel. So if this relationship has been, I feel it's just about to take off, and there's a need to fly here with the change. There's a need to move with the change and embrace this journey ahead and be quite adaptable as well. And this can be areas of love also. So this is about being penetrated in the right way, you know, penetrated by these areas of love and being under this magical aura that's, you know, all about happiness and joy and feeling fulfilled emotionally, okay? And having a partner that you truly desire and want to be with for the rest of your life, and always having that passion. And it's very different, Aquarius, from these swords right here. So instead of getting stabbed in the back, you're being you're being penetrated by these hearts right here, these arrows of love. reviving you. You both have a lot of ideas for the future, perhaps too many to for your own good here. And you want to move forward. You both are quite tactical, and you want to approach this relationship in the right way, in a way that is going to be sustainable and long term. Quite intelligent. You feel like you understand one another and you can grow from one another. Perhaps too fast here. So I mean, if there is, I feel some of you, if this is present energy and someone's coming in, they have a lot of thoughts about the future. They want to put these ideas into action, and they feel a sense of I have to do this now. Those arrows of love have penetrated, okay, and they are following their passion here. And their passion is for you. My guides are saying brace yourself. Brace yourself, Aquarius, for this. They have a plan for everything. But there's almost too much, okay? Almost too much for you both to be able to get through in such a short amount of time. So this is a, you know, they see this as a long-term connection, but they're coming in with such enthusiasm. They're very serious though. They're quite serious. Okay. You are going to grow. You are going to plant the seeds here that are going to be quite long term for the future, and doing so with a lot of passion, love and care. You're both quite protective of one another, but you, in a way that you look out for each other. You're there to support each other. You could be by yourselves, and that would just satisfy both of you. You know, being on your own together. That's just how you like it, I feel. You enjoy your privacy. So we have the Ten of Swords. So addressing past heartbreak, addressing this pain, Aquarius. You see this pain? This feeling of lack, this Three of Swords in the past. This person I feel you want to work through this together. You want to heal together and take these swords out, because this cycle has ended now. The number 10, the 10 of swords, that's the end of a cycle. And in order to make way for all of this happy beginning and everything to come, there's going to be some changes, Aquarius, and this is for your own good, where, you know, you're taking these swords out, you're addressing these core issues, and you're doing so to grow and move forward together as a couple. And I feel almost a rebirth here, because this person here, they are on the ground. They are completely, you know, this is a corpse on the ground here. They are completely pinned down here, and there's no life left in them. So I feel like they're reviving you slowly but surely. And all these swords will come out, but it's going to take some time. But this person, they feel like their ideas are slowly going to bring you round in the right direction. Taking these swords out. Aquarius, the future for Aquarius, their relationship. You didn't think that you could get back up until this person came in and appreciated you and saw you for who you really are, which is this King of Pentacles, this successful and intelligent individual. And they saw this, they saw a long-term commitment, a long-term partner in you, and it's as though you weren't willing to take your head, you know, out of the ground here and take away these swords and address these swords, because you tried everything to really be okay to move forward here. You know, this is someone that's persevering onwards, and now you're finally able to heal, okay? And you're still healing, Aquarius. And it's a case of you can move on from people quite quickly, but really it's the imprint that they've made on your belief system that hurts, right? So not being as trusting as you used to be because of how you've been hurt in the past. So it's a case of trying to move forward from those limiting beliefs, I feel. Because you are over this past, you want to move forward now. And this person is going to provide you with a solid and stable foundation from which you can both grow. But there is a lot of passion. There is a lot of passion as well. Yeah. King of Cups. So there is going to be emotional fulfillment and a lot of understanding between one another. Your hearts are both in the right place, and through any busy water here, you know, this water is quite busy, quite loud. Through anything, you are able to sit firmly in this relationship. with your hearts, with your cup, with your emotions, with your feelings. So quite a stable emotional relationship here. One that is love. And also King and Queen of Pentacles. So we have here love and care, and also long-term commitment. And this is how your partner approaches this hurt that you've been through in the past. A lot of emotional intelligence and understanding and empathy for you. And they want to better this relationship. They want to provide any support that they can. The King of Cups, he is the kind of individual that not only builds his own kingdom, but he also helps others build their kingdoms. So just keep that in mind, that this person is quite giving and quite fair. And you will be able to trust this individual. I think this is a good reading so far, Aquarius. And this may be too fast. This may feel too fast for you, but you are ready. You've, in a way, been waiting for a relationship like this for your whole life. But because of this pain, because of this lack of trust, this inner, you know, a mental prison in a way. But I'm getting more like in your life and in your heart, you know, this sense of pain that you've had to go through, I feel, on a real level here, on the outside as well as the inside. This has left you, you know, good situations, good things that come to you. It's kind of hard to believe that they're real. And it may feel like this is going fast because you don't believe it's happening in the first place. So once it does come around, it's just like, whoa, this is real. This is real. And it wakes you up, Aquarius. It really does. It shocks you back to life. Okay. So this is going to be in the future. I feel after realizing that you're meant for each other and taking the time really to decide upon this relationship, and you've both built yourselves up here. We've got the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. You're ready to move forward. Aquarius, stop doubting yourself. I'm hearing one of you say, like, you know, I'm actually hearing one of you saying, I'll never be ready. I'll never be ready for this. Aquarius, okay? One of you was thinking that. I felt that, okay? This is the universe saying that you are ready. Okay, so we have the Emperor. So this is a father figure. This is quite stable, quite committed. This individual can run an empire. They are very much intelligent, wise, and skilled at whatever they approach. They have a lot of life experience here. This relationship is going to be stable. This person is ready to commit. Okay, and I feel like this is your partner. So let's move these over here. I think we both want to know what's going on with your partner. So your partner is very stable. They're a little bit traditional. So they do value marriage, they value strong bonds and having faith in one another, supporting one another. Quite protective of what's theirs. But because they feel like they've been through enough and they have the right experience to know what is best for both of you. This is the kind of energy that's, a CEO, a boss of some kind. They have a lot of power. And this is saying, Aquarius, that you can trust them with anything and they will follow through. They will make sure that whatever comes their way is taken care of. And that includes you, Aquarius. They'll make sure that you are taken good care of. You're receiving everything that you need in order to feel valued, in order to flourish and thrive, and vice versa, okay? This is a mutual relationship. This is the Six of Cups. So, there's a lot of emotion here, but there's also, they're very serious about you. Let's expand on this Emperor. Okay, Aquarius, so this is you. So 2 cards have come out. I'll show you both, actually. Let's show you both. So we have the 8 of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles here. So they are seeing you here tied down. This person tied down. They are in their own mental prison here. They're in a little bit of pain here. And they don't see a way forward, and they have to use their mind, their intellect, their creativity and their intuition in order to take those steps, because they're blindfolded, right? So there's a need to go within here. So they're seeing you as quite confused and conflicted within yourself and frankly hurting. You see how this individual is tied, and they're seeing this person tied up. And they're the Emperor, so they're not going to allow someone to feel this way, because, everyone deserves success. This is their responsibility, okay? There's a strong sense of responsibility here on their part. They feel very responsible for how you're feeling, and not like they are, not as though they have caused how you're feeling per se, but actually just responsible to make sure that if there is anyone in distress, that they are going to be able to untie them. Like anyone would, if I'm sure that if they were in this position, I feel if they are, Aquarius, you would do exactly the same for them. You would untie them and take off the blindfold. You did that at the beginning, right? Because they're waiting for their perfect partner. And it's like you took off their blindfold and they're taking off your blindfold, okay? But there's a lot more swords here, so there's a lot more pain here that you've been through. And they are approaching you, they are extending their hand, Aquarius, and showing you a path forward that is quite long term and quite stable. So for all of this instability and feeling trapped, feeling a sense of overthinking and feeling surrounded by conflict, they are coming in with this pentacle and saying this is for you. And the Ace of Pentacles, this is whatever you perceive as truly valuable or truly worth, okay? So something of substance and something quite tangible in the 3D as well. They are extending their hand and they are making you an offer here. Or just showing you a way forward, showing you a path, a light. And you've been back and forth about this. You've been in your head about this. Wondering if this is real. I'm not sensing doubt. Okay, I'm not, in a sense, this isn't doubting them, Aquarius. This is self-doubt. So I feel anything here that feels guarded, this is in yourself. This is within yourself. And I feel like you know that, but it's really hard to get. Okay, so you have the logical mind and you've mastered your logical mind. You understand that logically this person is very, very capable and very responsible and committed and grounded and reliable, trustworthy, okay? But then the feelings that you have, you can't quite control those feelings yet because of everything you've been through. And you know, that's where all the doubt seeps in. It's your emotional mind, it's your feelings. Can you trust your own emotions? The answer is yes, Aquarius. If you open yourself up to them. Wow, so not only do we have the Ace of Pentacles, but we also have the Ace of Wands. So there's a lot of passion here. You want to give them passion. You want to be able to light them up and make them feel special, I feel. You want to be a person that they can feel happiness with. You're very aware of this. I feel this is quite important for you. You're not a neglectful person. You're not being inconsiderate in any way. You're taking them into consideration, but most importantly, you're focusing on their happiness and if you can make them happy. Because they're offering stability, they're offering long-term commitment here. And I feel you want to give them happiness, you want to give them passion and emotional fulfillment. A journey ahead that's going to be fulfilling. And it's almost as though you feel like that's all you have left is this ability for you to make them smile and to provide them with happiness. And again, that's, you know, Aquarius, I mean, you have a lot to give, okay? you don't just have this wand, you don't just have this attraction about you, this ability to ignite passion. You have a lot more. You're very intellectual, you're very committed and successful in whatever you are pursuing that you have passion for. But they do find you, I'm getting a strong sense of attraction here. Okay, so they are strongly attracted to you. And you see, they see their partner here. So when they look at this Eight of Swords energy, you see how they're both wearing red. And it's like they're both wearing the same clothes, you know, matching clothes here. So it's like this is his Empress here, tied up. Okay, this is his other half here, tied up. This is the other side of him that is feeling trapped, okay? So he's really taking you on as himself, as how he would want to be helped, but also, you know, as one, as a unit, which I feel is really special here. You are part of him. He is offering this to you. He is saying, look, we can be together. We can be a union here. There can be a union here. What do they want from you, Aquarius? I mean, I feel like they, you know, they are strongly attracted to you, but that's not all you have to offer. So what do they feel that you offer to this relationship? What really lights them up about you? Because they see the sun with you, they see true happiness, otherwise they wouldn't be with you. But they're very, very serious about who they choose to commit themselves to. I mean, what really stands out to them about you, Aquarius? Let's ask. Any messages, please? They feel like you are quite honest and fair and caring. You follow your heart, and they feel like you're extending your heart to them. They feel a sense of true love on this journey together. So this is really a journey of love. They see that in you. They see someone that they can move through life with this cup, and it's going to be quite stable. And this is the most trusting night. So they really trust you, Aquarius, moving forward. You're quite calm. They like that about you as well. I mean, for all of this, you've still been able to be quite calm, be quite sensitive, quite loving. There is a lot going on though. It's clear. Okay. They see you as someone that is going to hold on to this relationship. Okay, once you're serious, once you've set your mind on this relationship, they feel like you are going to be with them for life. You hold on to one another. So, in a way, I feel maybe you could be a bit clingy. I'm not sensing that now, though. I'm sensing a little bit of distance from you, but I feel like perhaps when you're together, the way you are with them, you're quite clingy, you're quite, you hold on to them quite dearly, okay? And they do like that about you. Protective. Loyal. Fair. They feel like they don't ever have to think about anyone else. Not that they would, but I mean, they see you as someone where they just, it doesn't interest them. They're not interested in these other potential relationships or these potential partners at all. They just see you and you just see them, and they like that. It's me, it's you, serious, this is the way things are. Marry me. You know, this is the messages I'm getting. What do they admire about Aquarius? Wow, okay. So you complete them. This is the Two of Cups. This is an equal exchange of love and emotional fulfillment here. They're looking into each other's eyes with complete understanding for one another and one another's needs. And they are fulfilling one another. They are sharing, they are caring, they are giving and receiving. And they're a unit, they're a complete unit here. So they feel like you can complete them, you provide them with a sense of comfort, a sense of stability in a way, because they feel like you're not going to go anywhere. Once you extend that cup of love, once you walk forward on this journey with them, you could be getting married, you could be building a home together. You know, this is what they're thinking about with you. This is what stands out to them about you. A lot of love to give, a lot of completeness, protective and clingy, a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that, Aquarius. They want you. They want you. I mean, they're prepared to give it all back to you. Anything that you give to them, anything that you put into the relationship, they are going to give you back. And they might even give you this back twice as much with the Emperor card. So what stands out about them to you? What do you really admire about this person? Aquarius. Okay. So we have the Page of Wands here. So this is my Dreamer card. This is, you see how this person, they are looking upon this wand and they are admiring this wand. So this person really does fulfill your dreams. This is someone that you can really go on a journey of true wish fulfillment here. Someone that really helps you be yourself and be who you truly are and follow your passions. But this is Dreamer, okay? So you dream about this person, you admire this person a great deal. I mean, just look at that. Look at how they're looking at this one, this journey. Yeah. And, you know, there is this sense here of you don't feel like this is real because it's too good to be true, right? But then again, you know, you like the fact that you can dream about this person and perhaps they are everything that you've wished for. And perhaps this is real because it looks like it to me, Aquarius. It looks like they're quite serious about you. Not only serious about you, but serious about everything you've been through. And that's beautiful. Okay. You admire. Their ability to break away any feelings of, you know, being overwhelmed in some way. I feel like they take these wands away and you're able to walk, you're able to feel comfortable. So you enjoy that sense of comfort that they bring with them and how strong they are. This is what really stands out to you, is how they're able to handle all of these wands. They're very reliable individuals, they're very hardworking and successful at what they do because they have to hold these wands, right? And they're strong enough to on their journey. So that's to me is saying that there's success, and this is in a way being overwhelmed with success, you know, and having a lot of responsibility. But you just see this as very attractive, the fact that they can manage all of this responsibility and they can also hold you and give you this comfortable feeling as well. They're very secure. I mean, if you're down, they can lift you back up. Okay, whatever the circumstance is, that is really bringing you down. They will, I'm getting an image here of they will just hold you like a feather. You know, that's the way they are. That's how strong they are. They can just pick you up like a feather between their fingers and turn you into a bird and help you fly. You know, this is a real dream. But you don't want to feel like a burden on them. But I don't think you do. I don't think you feel like a burden to them. I feel like when you see them, they're very much wanting to help you and offer their hand, extend their hand, wanting to help you gain trust again. And that's what you admire, that they are able to. But you're still back and forth. You're thinking, am I a burden? Am I not a burden? Aquarius, you are not a burden. You are beautiful, okay? Yeah. A lot of passion for this person. You truly admire this person. This is about a celebration, a victory of some sort. And this is recognition. This is acknowledgement for achievements, okay? So I feel you look up to this person and you see someone quite successful and you admire that about them. They inspire you in some way. And you recognise, you know, their success. You recognise all of the qualities about them, you know, that have led up to this point. And you're really cheering them on. You're really supportive of them. Again, this is about, you know, admiring someone greatly. A lot of admiration here. And you see them as someone that's successful. They see you as someone that they can feel complete with, that is going to hold on to this relationship and follow their heart. So there's real, you know, there's passion and there's love here. And because they sweep you off your feet, you know, there is this sense of admiration, this sense of being in awe in a way, that someone is so sweet and loving towards you, and your past relationship wasn't like this. So it's disbelief I'm seeing here, Aquarius, from these cards. You are in disbelief. You are shocked right now, okay? So this is, I mean, this is the energy of now moving forward, okay? So this is just, you know, some of the qualities that you like about each other, some of the energies that are coming across, okay? But I mean, the main one here today for this reading is shock. You are surprised. I mean, I would be too. I'm feeling that pain you've been through. That is not nice pain. That is complete lack. That is... I do not understand how you survived that, Aquarius. I do not understand. So I would be just as in awe as you. I would be just as surprised as you. And perhaps in disbelief. So I do get that. I mean, whoever this resonates with, I mean... Aquarius. I'm in disbelief of you for being so strong. I am. I mean, you must have just the biggest heart, okay? Underneath that shell of yours. Okay, so this is good. This is good. Near future, we have, you know, what makes you stand out to one another. We have how you view each other right now. Your past. So is this something... I mean, what can you create together? What's the real potential here at the moment for this relationship, in order, you know, to create together? Because there is this stress here, I feel, with these cards on working together, building together. So I think let's just pull 3 cards here to end the reading, because I feel like you want me to, so I'm going to. We've been on a long journey today, the both of us. So, what is in the future to create together? What are you going to create together? Aquarius. Okay, that's one. That's one card, Aquarius. 2. Aquarius. Okay, 3. So what are you going to create together? Let's see. Wow, I'm really happy with these cards. So we have the 3 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Very beautiful, very beautiful. So This is a union, this is feeling complete, this is working together again, and this is about creating emotional fulfillment, building off one another, supporting one another and building ideas together that are going to be quite fulfilling for both of you. And you see here, this is about growing growing your emotions, growing your feelings for one another day by day, block by block, right? But this is something to celebrate. This is something that is going to create a lot of emotional fulfillment here. The threes are all about emotional fulfillment, and they're related to the Empress. Okay, and there's going to be a lot of changes here. So you're going to create change. You're going to work together on something quite significant that is going to lead to, you know, big differences either in the world or the lives that you have right now, okay? And this is major arcana, so it's almost as if you are leading the way here in some sense. I mean, take it how it resonates, Aquarius. There's something here. There's some higher purpose to this relationship. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is the most committed knight. They're quite assured and moving forward here very slowly, but very committed, very reliable individuals. They're the most reliable knight of them all. They will not leave, okay? So this is something very long term that you are creating together. This will lead to real stability here that is long standing. So that's very beautiful. Very serious relationship. Destiny as well. This is divine. Okay, so Aquarius, this is divinely guided. So whatever you're going to create in the future, this is divinely guided, and there's real purpose here behind this relationship. That's what this is telling me. There's purpose behind this union, and the way forward is one that's quite stable. And it's full of, I feel, building emotions, building ideas, creating change, and remaining quite committed and remaining faithful and loyal to one another and reliable, okay, relying on one another. There's real permanence here. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and we have the Knight of Pentacles, okay? So they're not going anywhere, Aquarius. I feel like this is really important. This is quite a strong bond. I mean, there is free will here. But I feel like you're going to be very, very shocked and surprised at how much this person sweeps you off your feet. Okay? And you may need to brace yourself a little bit. But I feel like it's worth it in the end, and there's a need to open up to this individual as well. Opening up and addressing these swords and allowing yourself to heal. Because your future here is very abundant. This union here, I mean, this is very real, this is very realistic, I feel, and achievable. And there's happiness, there's going to be a lot of happiness, okay, after this healing occurs, because this is stable. Okay, Aquarius, a really amazing reading. Very, very beautiful relationship moving forward, I feel. So thank you for your time, thank you for watching, and I really do wish you all the best in the future. moving forward.